This is Dr.S.Brintha Rajakumari, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, Faculty of Arts and Science, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. In this video, I'm going to give a brief notes on functions. So we are going to discuss about how to create a function, how to define a function, variable scope, function parameters, return values, variable functions, and anonymous functions. Functions in PHP. What do you mean by function? Function is a named block of code that performs a specific task. It's a block of code, perform specific task. It takes input from the user in the form of parameters and gives the output. It returns value, and in PHP, nearly 700 functions, built-in functions available that perform different tasks. Why should we use functions? So we use functions for the following reasons. One is reusability, and second one is easier error detection. Third one is easily maintained. Reusability, nothing but we can use again and again, more than once. So common code, so function nothing but block of code. So we have created code we can use at various parts of a program. So automatically it will reduce the time and effort of a repetition of a single code. Second one is easier error detection. So block of code, so we can easily identify the error and we can easily correct the error. Third one is easily maintained. So we can easily maintain the function of codes. If anything or any line of code need to be changed, we can easily change it inside the function. Types of function. There are two different types of functions in PHP. One is built-in function, another one is user-defined function. Built-in means system-defined. It is already available. There are huge collection of built-in library functions in PHP. They are already coded and stored in the form of function. So to use the function, you just call them and use the function. For example, built-in functions are var dump, print underscore r of function, fopen. These are all built-in functions already available in library. Next one is user-defined function. User-defined, user only write the function. It's a customized function. It's called as user-defined function. So we can create our own function and use the function. Wherever we need, we can use the function. So far, we have discussed the basic concept. Now we are going to see about user-defined function. Already told there are two different types of function. One is built-in functions, so it's already available. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about user-defined function in PHP. So first of all, you should know the syntax, how to create a function. Function is a keyword, followed by, you should give the name of the function, then open and close parenthesis. Then open curly brace indicates starting of the function, and close curly brace indicate end of the function. This is the syntax. Then see the example. In PHP, see the function keyword used followed by fun1. So in the example, fun1 is the what function name. So inside of the function, we have only one statement, echo hello world. And we invoked outside of the function. First, we defined the function, then invoked the function, which means function call. User-defined function. You should remember the points when you create a user-defined function. Any name ending with an open and closed parenthesis is a function. Any name ending with open and closed parenthesis is a function. For example, fun1 open and close is a function. Sample open close is a function, right? So any name ending with open and closed parenthesis is a function. And functions always begin with a keyword function. To call a function, we just need to write its name followed by parenthesis. Which means it's called as what? Function call. So function name, it cannot start with a number. It can start with alphabet or underscore. It's not a case sensitive. So next see about how to call a function. Function can be built-in or user-defined. Okay, so far we discussed the types user-defined and also function. Now we see about how to call a function. See the example, $sum value is equal to function name of argument. So inside the square bracket given parameters. The square bracket means is an optional. So with argument, without arguments are allowed in function. Function name of argument. Within square bracket indicate is an optional one, right? So the function, the return value, it will be stored in the variable sum value. For example, for built-in function is string len of. You see what built-in function that returns the length of a string. See the example, $length is equal to string len of PHP. See the function, string len function. So see the argument of parameter, what is inside? So one word, okay, PHP. Okay. So how many characters? Only 3. So the length of the given string is 3. So it display the value 3. Next, see about how to define a function. How to define. So you should define a function. So to define a function, use the following syntax. See the function. So within parenthesis, ampersand keyword used. Ampersand keyword. Then followed by function name. Then arguments, parameters. Then body of the statement is what? Statement list. You can include a number, right? The statement list can include HTML code also. See the example, PHP function fun of. What is that? Fun is the function name, right? So inside what we have, so we have inside here, see here, what we have in the function. So we have included the HTML tag. In the see the string concatenation function. So we have 2 arguments in this string concatenation. Okay. So $left comma $right. So the combined string is equal to $left dot $right. Okay. So the both variables are combined and returned. Right. So see here the statement is closed. Okay. So see the in the example, the function fun of, we have the part. Okay. The part of the code is inside the PHP, and the remaining the next the HTML code statements are added, and then again you can add the PHP code, right? Variable scope. If you don't use function, any variable you create can be used anywhere. Yes, without function. If there is no function in a program, means you can use the variable anywhere in a page. But suppose if you have a function in a program, this is, we cannot always use the variable. We cannot use in all the cases, all the parts, all the means. So suppose a function available in a program means we cannot use the variable, global variable inside of the function. So sorry, we can use the global variable, right? So you should specify. So what is the variable and how the variables are defined? You should first know that, okay? Then after that you can invoke. By default, variable defined outside are not accessible inside the function. So variable which is defined outside a function are not accessible inside the function. In this example, $A is a variable, right? Okay. So which is declared outside of the function. Okay. So what is the value of the variable A? 3. Value of variable is what? 3. The function for, okay, function name is just for example I have given. Okay. So if you want, you can give, it's a user defined one. Okay. You can give any name for the function, right? Okay. So $A plus equal to 2. See the shortened notation here used. So then foo is actually foo of is what function call, it revoke the function. Then afterwards the echo statement inserted, so it display the value. Next concept, global variable. So global nothing but, so we can access anywhere inside of the function also we can access. When you declare it as global means, so we can access inside of the function also. See the declaration. So global var1 var2 nothing but global is a keyword followed by the variables, like that you can declare global variable. See the program in the previous program, so we didn't declare it as global, okay? But here, so what is the code? The same program is written here, okay? The same program is here, but only one line inserted inside of the function, okay? See the code, $A is equal to 3, okay? So what is the value of A? 3, right? Function foo is the function name, right? Okay, foo function. Inside of the foo function, we have two statements. One is global $A, which means inside the variable is declare it as global, right? Okay. So when you declare it as global means it can be, it is to be accessible within a function also, right? $A plus equal to 2, which means A is a global variable and plus 2 means, so $A plus 2, so it will add the value and it display the value 5. Okay. So instead of creating variable called $A with function level scope, global $A within a function is used. The value of A is 5. Static variable. Okay, next one is static variable. PHP support a static variable. It retains its value of, between all calls to the functions. So the static keyword is used before the variable. See the syntax. This is the syntax for creating static variable. Static followed by variable. Of this is the optional one. Okay, values are optional one. Okay, that's why it is given within the square bracket. The variable $count is incremented by 1 each time the function is called. See, each time the function is called, it increment the counter by 1, right? Okay, see here. So inside the function, what is the function name? So counter is the function, and inside we have one static value. Static $count is equal to 0, and the return statement returns value to be calling um, function, right? Okay, see, where is the function called inside of the for loop only it is available. Okay, it will invoke and returns the value. Okay, and the function parameters, there are two different ways to pass parameters to a function. One is passing parameters by value, passing parameters by reference. Okay, there are two ways to pass parameters by value. Okay, passing parameters by reference and passing parameters by value. Passing by reference, it allows you to overload normal scoping rule, and it gives a function direct access to the value. Pass by reference, it reference only, right? Not value. Okay. Suppose if you change the value means it automatically reflect in the memory location, right? If you pass by reference, okay. So address only passed, okay. To be passed by reference, the argument must be a variable. See the symbol, ampersand symbol used for reference. See the example, PHP function calculate of ampersand $a. Ampersand nothing but address, right? Okay. It means reference, right? Okay, passed by reference only. See the function, what is inside? Okay, what statement inside? Okay, $a plus plus. Okay, so incremented by 1. Okay, outside of the function we have $a equal to 5. So what is the value of a? Initially 5, right? Calculate $a. So what it means? It pass. It won't pass, right? Okay, so it only pass the reference, right? It means address only, right? Okay, pass the reference, right? So inside of the function we have $a plus plus. What is the initial value of a? 5. Okay, so to be invoked the calculate function. So reference of the address only moved. Then the statement $a plus increment the value of a by 1. So now it becomes 6. After that, after calculate $a, after this line, what is the statement in that? Echo $a. The echo $a display the value. So the value 6 will be displayed. Return values. So PHP function, okay, you know function always returns value. Okay, single value or multiple values also are allowed with the help of array function. So function can return only a single value with return keyword. If no return value is provided by the function, then the function returns null value. The function returns null. Right? So in the example, function return 1. This is one of the function name of the function. You can give any name for the function, right? Okay, so this is one of the function. Return 42. So the function returns the value what? 42. To return multiple value means return an array. Okay, see the multiple values. See the array used. Okay, so array of 8, 35. Next one is important concept is variable function. It's very very interesting. Variable function. If name of a variable has parenthesis, if name of a variable, okay, variable we know, right? Okay, so variable, what is the use of variable? Variable is used to assign a value, right? Okay, so main purpose of the variable is used to hold it, holds the value, right? Okay, see, actually, see the name, from the name you can understand, right? Okay, variable function, right? Variable used for variable is used for function, right? Okay, see, if name of a variable has parenthesis, variable has open and close parenthesis with or without parenthesis, right? See the example, this is the starting of PHP. What is the name of the function? Hello, right? So function name is what? Hello. Then inside we have only one statement, echo hello world, right? Okay, so the next line is what? $var is equal to hello. Understand? So what is $var? $var is a variable, right? Which contains the value. What value? What which contains hello, right? Okay. See the next line what we have. So what is the value assigned? Hello is what? So hello is the function name, right? Okay. What is hello? The function name assigned to the variable, right? Okay. The function name, right? Okay. Function name assigned to the variable, right? And the next line, $var of. What it will do? It invokes the function, right? So it invokes the function, variable function. See the example of variable function with arguments. Example of variable function with the arguments. See how many arguments inside of add function. Yeah, this is the function. It has 2 arguments, right? Okay. Add x and y. Okay, 2 arguments are there, right? So echo x plus y. What I will do? It automatically add those 2 values. Then after the function, what we have? $var is equal to add. What do you see? Now look at the $var. Okay, right hand side of the $var. What is the value? Add. What is it? Actually, see name of a function, right? So the name of a function is assigned to the variable $var. Okay, right? Now next look at the argument passed with the help of the variable, right? Okay, so variable function now, right? So $var, we passed two argument to the function, right? So sure, it will produce the answer 30. Variable methods. Okay, before, okay, we have discussed, okay, previously we discussed about variable functions, right? Now we are going to discuss about variable methods, right? So concept of variable function can be extended to method in a class. Okay. So inside of the class, understand? Okay. So see the class definition. So the first line indicates starting of PHP, and the second line is class my class. What is the name of the class? My class is the name of the class. Okay. It's the name of a class. Then open parenthesis, inside it has the function, right? Okay, it has a function, right? Function welcome of $name, right? Echo welcome $name. That's it. So see the two close curly parenthesis, one for function, another one for class. $object is equal to new my class of what it is, created object for my class. Then next line, $f is equal to welcome. What it is? $f is what? Is a new variable, right? What is welcome? Welcome is what? The welcome is the function name. Okay. See the name of the function welcome. Okay. The function name is assigned to the variable, right? Okay. Actually, the method, okay, which is method which is declared inside of the class, right? Okay. So the method name assigned to the variable. So how can you invoke the method which is inside of the class with the help of an object? So you should create an object, okay, then invoke, okay, and in this example, past value, right? Okay, so $object implies $f of Amar, right? Okay, the word, okay, Amar word passed to the method which is inside of the class, okay, so method, and it will be assigned to the variable name, okay, then it will sure produce the result welcome Amar. Next one is anonymous function. Function without any user defined name, which means no function name, right? There is no function name in the function, right? Okay, it's called as what? Anonymous function, right? Function without any user defined name. Now look at the syntax. You can easily understand from the syntax. See the assignment statement. $var equal to function $arg1, $arg2. So what it is? $var, actually the return value. Function, anyway, function returns some value, right? Okay, the function returns some value. So it will be stored in the $var variable. Okay. See, there is no name used after the keyword function. The anonymous function, okay, so there is no name used for, okay, a function, right? Function of argument, then return value. So no function, the points, no function name between the function keyword and the opening parenthesis, and there is a semicolon after the function definition because anonymous function definitions are expressions, so it should give, you should add semicolon at the end of the function. So the function is assigned to a variable and called later using the variable names. Now see example for anonymous function. See the example PHP $var is equal to function of $x, right? There is no name, understand? There is no function name. So it is only one argument $x. Inside it is only one statement return power x comma 3. So echo cube of 3 is equal to, we are invoking function from this line only. Echo cube of 3 is equal to, see the dot, okay, dot is mainly used for what purpose? Dot is used for concatenation. So $var of 3. Say variable $var of 3. See the function, the anonymous function already assigned to the variable, right? Okay. So we passed value. Okay, 3. So the 3 will be assigned to the variable x. Then the power function find out the cube value. Then it display the value 25. This will produce what 27. Okay, 27 is the answer for this simple program. Okay, so for we have discussed about the function concept, how to define a function, how to call a function, and also discussed about return values. And we discussed two more important functions such as variable function and anonymous function. So these are all the references. You can go through it. Thank you very much.